Also in tropical season, Beryl, the storm of note at the moment. You can see it spinning there just off to the west of the Lesser Antilles. It has now entered the Caribbean. It's not the only storm that's out there. We had what is the remnants of Chris. Chris, a very brief-lived tropical storm that made landfall along coastal Mexico there. We're also watching another area of disturbed tropical weather out in the open Atlantic, pretty much right where Beryl was. Has a 50% chance at becoming some sort of tropical depression or tropical storm over the next 7 days. Keep an eye on that one because it's basically following in the footsteps of Beryl. Although a lot of the modeling and a lot of the kind of the indications are that that storm has a much harder chance of becoming anything significant and likely not to be a repeat of Beryl, but we'll continue to watch it very closely. Let's talk about Beryl. There it is. Category 4 storm at the moment, just off to the west of all the Lesser Antilles Islands. It has wind speeds of 150 miles an hour, gusting to 185. It made landfall, its first landfall. Likely there will be a second in Belize or Mexico sometime later on this week. Carriacou Island, just north of Grenada, has a Category 4 storm this morning with wind speeds of 150. It's going to kind of maintain intensity for now. As it gets a little closer to Jamaica, south of Haiti and the Dominican Republic, it will start to weaken a little bit, but still a Category 2 storm as it makes a close call with Jamaica in the Wednesday time frame. South of the Cayman Islands later this week, and then making a landfall somewhere from Belize to Tulum to Cozumel, Mexico, sometime Thursday and into Friday as a hurricane, weakening to a tropical storm as it moves over the Yucatan Peninsula and then into a tropical storm as it emerges back into the Bay of Campeche and into the Gulf of Mexico. Now, after that, most indications are that the storm will likely move into the Mexican coastline. There were some computer models, and there are still some computer models that try and bring the storm maybe up toward the Texas coast, or some of them that really try and curve this thing up into Louisiana. But look at where that computer model has that storm tracking, closer to Cuba, which is highly unlikely. So a lot of those models and some of the stuff you see on social media need to take with a huge grain of salt. Right now, most indications are that that storm will make landfall near Tampico, which, remember, that's where the first storm of the season made landfall a couple of weeks ago. So that's what we're dealing with in the tropics. Here in North Texas, it's nothing but heat advisory in effect for North Texas, East Texas, or eastern portions of North Texas down toward Houston. An excessive heat warning actually for East Texas and portions of the Arklatex. It's been extended through Tuesday. It'll likely get extended into Wednesday and Thursday for your 4th of July as well, because high pressure continues to hang out overhead. But here's the good news. Watch what happens as we head closer to the weekend. High pressure really treks off to the west out toward California, opens the door for a summertime cold front to move in here. We'll call it not as hot, and some rain chances return to the area as well. I'm not promising, what we saw back in May and the early parts of June with, widespread rain and flooding. Of course, we don't want the flooding, but, the multiple rounds of widespread rain. But I do have some scattered rain Friday night into Saturday, maybe a little bit into the Saturday night and Sunday time frame as well. When it's all said and done, at the moment, it looks like maybe a quarter to a half an inch across the area. We'll continue to monitor that as we get closer through the upcoming week. Light winds and muggy tonight. 82 will be your low, and then tomorrow very hot and humid, a little hotter than today, 102. But the good news is that might be the hottest day of kind of this current little heat wave. 102 tomorrow, 101 on Wednesday, 100 and dry on Thursday. So Kaboom Town Wednesday evening. Totally fine. It'll just be hot out there. Any fireworks festivities for the actual 4th will be totally fine as well. Maybe some Mother Nature fireworks this weekend with some showers and storms around the area. A little cooler weather as well. I'm not promising it to be cool outside, but once again, much better than what we're dealing with right now and back closer to normal for this time of the year. Even some rain chances lasting into that next week, and maybe that'll keep us below, or at least keep the triple digits away for a little bit after kind of this current heat wave that we're in.